Crete's #1 place for hundreds of choices is Sid Dillon in Crete. Our all-American lineup of Ford, Lincoln, Chevrolet, Buick, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram gives you tons of selection. And with all those choices, you can find the features you want at a price you need. Plus, find over 3,500 vehicles at SidDillon.com. Sid Dillon is proud to serve Crete, and we're proud to support Doane. So come get an A-plus shopping experience at Sid Dillon in Crete, because
you are what drives us. Sid Dillon.
Crete Area Medical Center provides inpatient and outpatient hospital services, as well as physician clinics to families in Crete and the surrounding area. Our family of providers are committed to delivering a better future for you. With the specialty care clinics in Crete, you have the best of both worlds: the advantage of seeing a medical specialist and the convenience of remaining close to home. The providers of Crete Area Medical Center are part of your community and value the trust you place in them.
Pizza. The pizza buddy's here. Thanks, man. You saved the day. Come on, buddy. You got this. Come on, man. You'll be all right. Yeah.
All of us at Citibank and Trust Company are proud of the Doane Tiger sports teams for the dedication and teamwork the athletes always display, and wish all the Tigers good luck from your fans and friends at Citibank and Trust Company in Crete and Lincoln. Behind our community, member FDIC.
That's crazy, man. Then that'll be really good nuts.
From 1948 through present day, the surgeons of Lincoln Orthopedic Center continue to offer the finest orthopedic care in the region. We strive to take the worry out of decision-making for our patients by balancing ever-changing technology and techniques with proven orthopedic procedures and principles. LOC provides state-of-the-art orthopedic care for total joint replacement, arthroscopic surgery, hand, wrist, and elbow care, foot and ankle care, arthritis care, sports medicine, spine and neck care, pain management, and workers' compensation. LOC is excited to have a newly remodeled state-of-the-art facility. We offer you a convenient, comprehensive experience, all under one roof. Convenient patient drop-off and pickup at the front door, caring and attentive staff, updated check-in, clean and comfortable waiting area, remodeled private clinic exam rooms, on-site X-ray and MRI imaging, and patient education classes. LOC has its own on-site surgery center. LOC Surgery Center has expanded to accommodate patient demand for an outpatient surgery experience. Some of these updates include designated patient drop-off and pickup at entrance, comfortable waiting area for family and friends with free Wi-Fi and coffee bar, friendly and knowledgeable staff, private and clean pre- and post-operative areas, 3 state-of-the-art operating rooms, plus 1 additional procedure room, caring and experienced medical team, and follow-up care and clinic. At LOC, we continue to make patient experience our #1 priority. Your care is in good hands. LOC, state-of-the-art facility and orthopedic care.
It's pretty hard to find quicker service, nicer people, or anyone who cares more when filling your prescriptions in Kin's Pharmacy in Crete. After all, the drive-thru makes your wait time minimal, and Kin and Carrie are reliable pharmacists. It's so much more. Helpful advice, accurate refills, and a large selection of over-the-counter products. So don't just take my word for it. Try Kin's Pharmacy for yourself, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside, or with mail-out service. Trust Kin's U-Save Health Mart Pharmacy to care for you. Kin's Pharmacy in Crete, caring for you and about you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
What's your convenience emergency? When you're late for work but need your caffeine? Stop, shop, and roll. Headed to the big game but need ice, drinks, and munchies? Stop, shop, and roll. On your way home but you gotta grab some cold ones? Stop, shop, and roll. No matter what, the solution is Stop and Shop in Crete. Always open so you can get in, out, and on your way. So remember, in case of a convenience emergency, stop, shop, and roll. Stop and Shop, East Highway 33 in Crete.
You guys play a game? You guys just taking a hiatus or what, dude? What is up with Doane and not getting home games early in the season this year? I feel like all across the board in the fall we didn't have any home games early.
We have less home football games, but they just all really late.
Yeah, like our whole month of October, like you were saying, pretty much is we're like 3 out of the 4 weekends at home in October.
At least they had a game.
Football?
Why is it?
Football was weird.
At least you like probably won't have many injuries. You guys get.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah. That's why it takes so much longer.
Is next game conference?
Wednesday, home opener.
Oh yeah, I'm doing this. I know these things. I just don't know these things at the same time.
It's a doubleheader, right? Because Lex was like, I work a sister doubleheader.
I'll be here.
They make good money on it. It's like 5 hours.
That's what I told him.
The East Bowl doubleheaders are the best bang for your buck, but they suck.
I like working baseball on top.
I like it, but it's like sometimes it's just like by like the 4th, 5th inning of that
Depends on
last
how the
game.
game is.
I didn't go to like hardly any my freshman year on games, and then so like working, like I worked a lot of them because a lot of the workers were like football.
Baseball is one of my favorite sports to broadcast, but when you're doing 15 innings in one day, it's kind of.
Yeah.
Then we had a couple that went extras, and then it's like, God.
Yeah. Nothing was better than that game we moved to Tuxedo Park.
Oh, I actually couldn't work that one because I had night class, and I was just.
It was such a good game.
It was a Wednesday night game, and I had night class.
That's what sucks for me this year though, because I missed working out on like almost half the basketball because I had Wednesday night class.
Yeah, that screwed me last year with a lot of broadcasting. Because last year, first semester, I liked it kind of, but I had film studies. So I was like,
I have photography, so it's not like it's bad. It's just so boring.
Mine's digital media, but like it's only offered at night. So.
I almost took that.
What's your major?
I'm business and stratcom double major.
Have you taken
No, I just had to fill. Yeah, because I could have graduated early, and so I just had to fill classes. Right. Well, and I'm gonna have way more because I came in with so many credits from high school that like for the other college I was like planning on going to, I needed all of them, and I could have graduated like early, but like so I took like psych and soc because at that school you needed both, and here you only need one. And I took like a computers apps class.
I took soc here. Soc sucked. That class is not really that fun. But it was probably
I needed to be able to meet the like 12 minimal per credit for like semester. Yeah.
All right.
I'll zoom in on the tape when this girl scores.
Hey, this could be a game where they love this team here in Crete. Hey, here we go! Like I'm clapping into the mic.
Some of the soccer guys should show up.
Have you seen Major League this year? Like they first like trying to use the crowd money. They're like, they love this team here in Cleveland. They can't get anything, and then like the next time they're like, oh, here we go, Ricky, here we go, strike him out, Ricky. It's like the two broadcasters that act like they're cheering. Oh, they play like against the Hannibal Lagranges and the. Test, test, test. Test, test. Test, test. Good afternoon and welcome to Papik Stadium as we have women's soccer here. We're just about 2 minutes before getting underway as we've got the Culver Stockton Wildcats coming to face your Doane University Tigers. Culver Stockton comes into this game with a 3-1-1 record. They're following a 1-1 tie against Missouri Baptist University. That game was played in St. Louis, Missouri. And for your Doane University Tigers, Doane comes in 2-3 with 2-3 with their last game being a win by forfeit. They lost a tough game, one goal. They lost a tough game here the last time here on the Doane Sports Network. Against Central Christian College, they're looking to get their first home win here. Doane University women's soccer will have this game ready as we'll introduce the players and do the national anthem, and then we'll be right back here on the Doane Sports Network. And we're live here for Doane Women's Soccer. Thank you to Cody for the player introductions and the national anthem. As we are set underway, Culver Stockton Wildcats versus your Doane University Tigers. Let's first go through the starting lineup for the Culver Stockton Wildcats from Canton, Missouri, in the Heart of America Conference. Starting goal, Keshley Bitzas. And along starting with her, number 2, Janelle St. Pierre, Christy Chin, Maggie Hauska, Sydney Martin, Julianne Baltimore, Mikkel Parrott, Francesca Franska, Jody Ellis, Emma McKinstry, and Micah Bange. The Culver Stockton Wildcats are coached by Tyler Tomlinson. And now for your Doane University Tigers, starting in goal will be Brittany McCartney, the 5'2" freshman from Byron, Illinois. Alongside her will be Jordan Knipp, the defender from Kansas City, Missouri. Bailey Sloop, the sophomore from Columbus, Nebraska. Maggie Garvin, the sophomore defender from Lincoln, Nebraska. Courtney Ramekers, the junior defender from Lincoln, Nebraska. Kelly Lukens, a junior forward from Santa Rosa, California. Maddie Gonzalez, the junior midfielder from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. Skylar Evans, the midfielder senior from Roca, Nebraska. Callie McAtee, junior forward from Fremont, Nebraska. Kendall Meyer, sophomore defender from Temecula, California. Nina Todero, midfielder freshman from Papillion, Nebraska. And Brittany McCartney, once again starting in goal, the freshman from Byron, Illinois. The coach is head coach Jennifer Kennedy Croft. Croft is in her 3rd season with the Doane University Tigers women's soccer team. It's been a little bit of a tough journey for Kennedy Croft, but the soccer team has gotten better each year. As Tyler Tomlinson is in his 8th season with the women at Culver Stockton College with an overall record of 57, 45, and 10. So very good experience for Tomlinson's side, Culver Stockton, as they get the ball underway on the kickoff. Working their way right to left as the ball sent through, giving chase. Here's a Culver Stockton attacker, and a great job by the goalkeeper, McCarty. Come out and volley that with her feet. As if she didn't, she would have probably had a one-on-one situation there. Culver Stockton in the blue and white striped jerseys with the white shorts, blue socks, going right to left on your screen. Doane University in the white jerseys with orange and black trim and orange numbers. Going left to right as McCartney will pick up the ball on the through ball attempt. And a big punt. That's a big kick from McCartney all the way across that field. Now McAtee giving chase. She can win this free ball. She'll be one-on-one, but doesn't. Now Lukens could have maybe settled that ball, instead decided to play it long, and receiving it will be the goalkeeper, Bidzos. She dribbles it to herself and picks it up, and now she will punt it. It's a good one as well, about going to almost midfield. Winning it is Gonzalez with a head. Now Slope will kick it forward. Lukens trying to give chase. Slope now with the ball in the midfield. She'll play it over to Evans. Evans does a good job to turn. Now she's going to her left side. She'll play it to Gonzalez, and Gonzalez will lose it, and it'll go out of bounds. McAtee with her back turned to the goal. Plays it off to Evans. Evans, I think, tried to send a cross in, as it will get collected by the keeper. Not a bad start here for Doane in the first minute, 2 minutes and some change. Knipp receives it with her chest. Now the ball goes to Slope. Slope working through some defenders, and it'll be turned over to Culver Stockton. Gonzalez plays Lukens. Lukens looking to turn. Pretty physical play here in the last couple 30 seconds there, as both teams fighting for possession. As the ball now on the right side to Culver Stockton. Wildcats looking to make charge here. And cleared away by Gonzalez. It'll be a Doane Tiger throw. And here comes Culver Stockton again. On the right side, there's going to be a cross and a cross, and that'll be collected by McCarty. Doane kind of has a crop of 3 freshman goalkeepers that they've been rotating. Seems to be working so far. Here comes Culver Stockton. Ramaker's giving chase. Ramaker's will turn. Ramaker's to Tadero. Now trying to go back to Ramaker's. Good run there by Ramaker's. You like to see that from your defenders, trying to make attacking runs. Was unable to get the return pass. Ball out of bounds. That'll be a Doane Tiger throw-in. We're about 4 minutes into this one. Lucan's giving chase now. Culver Stockton working the ball left to right across their defense line. A good ball sent to about midfield, but it'll go out of bounds. And a good ball played in. She's going to stay onside. Flag is down. Cross across the box, and a good job getting back is Knipp as she got a foot on that one, but the damage is not avoided yet as here comes Culver Stockton. Knipp now working on the right side, on the right wing. And there'll be a throw-in coming out. Knipp will look to throw it. Thank you for joining us on the Doane Sports Network. If you were with us last night, super fun volleyball game as Doane picked up a 5-set win over College of St. Mary. And College of St. Mary had been playing well. 10-8 record, a deceiving 0-3 in the GPAC, but had forced number 11 and number 8 ranked teams in the nation to 4 sets. So Doane had all they could handle here at the Haddock Center and won in 5 sets. Just talking to Sports Information Director Rick Schmucker about the game, and just Allison Keenley has been playing very well, averaging 6 kills a set. Got to think she's going to be in the running for GPAC Player of the Week here coming up. Doane Volleyball picking up their first GPAC win. As here comes Culver Stockton down the left side, and a cross that was by Baltimore sent into the middle, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats. .38 minutes and some change left in the first half, still scoreless. Both teams looking to be the first to score. A shot over the bar, and somewhat sloppy defending there on the throw-in by the Doane defense. The ball bounced over the head of a Doane defender and gave the Wildcats their first real good chance of the game. Shot over the crossbar. If you have the stats embedded with the video, you can follow along as that shot was by Jody Ellis, as it'll be a corner kick. This will be the first corner of the game for either side. As Culver Stockton will line up a corner from the right side. Can't exactly see who's over there. And the corner is up. It's a good ball played to the back post, but too far to the back post. It'll be a Doane Tiger throw-in. Ball was played in by Jody Ellis on the right side. Not a terrible ball, but just nobody making that far back post run and went out of bounds for a Tiger throw-in. Touched out of bounds by Baltimore. It'll be Tigers' ball. Doane, their last home game against Central Christian College, had a tough time. They had decent possession, but a tough time linking up passes and getting creative looks at the goal. It was very direct, trying to go right for McAtee and company up top. Kira Colson scored the lone goal in the 3-1 loss for the Tigers, as she is not in the game right now. She scored off of a throw-in, very fast, but they were trying to be a little bit too direct to their forwards. See if they mix it up today. A good ball played in, but that'll be caught by McCarty. 36-39 remaining in the first half. Is a big punt once again going towards McAtee, but there's 4 defenders and not more than one Doane player there. Slope working hard. She'll draw the foul, as it looked like the ref was trying to give her advantage, but decided to pull it back. A good job by the head official there, the center referee. Foul will go against Culver Stockton. Slope will play the ball. She got a pretty good foot. She plays it in towards McAtee and then off the chest of Culver Stockton defender and to the open arms of the keeper, Kelsey Bitzos. Now McAtee with her back turn. She looks to Gonzalez, but the ball will be poked away. It must be noted it's a pretty hot day here in Crete, Nebraska, playing this game in the middle of the afternoon. So let's see what teams utilize their subs better here in the heat. And neither team has made a sub so far, as we're about 10 minutes into the contest. Offside on Culver Stockton as Doane plays the ball forward. You kind of would like to see them maybe try to play a short pass off that instead of just booting the ball forward. McCartney comes to collect the ball. She's doing a good job of demanding her box so far. She'll roll the ball out to her left wing as Evans now has the ball, playing it forward. And a ball played forward, and McCartney will collect it. Big high punt. Lukens flicks it forward. And Ramaker's with the head. Tordero now loses the ball to Baltimore, and here comes the Wildcats. But a good job by Ramaker's to cut off the through ball. Culver Stockton working the ball, and a good interception by Lukens. Lukens looking forward, plays the ball to Evans. Evans needs to hold and wait for numbers. And she loses it. Now Gonzalez gets the interception, tries to play it forward, but loses it right back. And here comes the Wildcats. A long ball sent in, but poked away by Garbin. Culver Stockton still holding on to possession. And it's cleared. Only one shot so far on the game here, 12 minutes in. That was by Culver Stockton. Ball played forward, and McCartney comes off her line again. And those aren't necessarily going to go down as saves, but it's something that if McCartney stays back in her line, some of those situations could get a little bit more hairy. She's done a good job of controlling her box so far. Slope with a tough turnover, and Christy Chin has been very active in the midfield for Culver Stockton. Looks like she's playing an attacking mid, as being given Doane a little bit of fits as the ball's played in. And the cross across the box somehow stayed in. Here comes Chin. Chin now trying to play a diagonal ball. It is poked away. Knipp's going to have to just kick this out of bounds for a throw-in. Throw in deep in Doane Tiger territory. Taking the throw in will be Julianne Baltimore. She throws it in. Culver Stockton now back out to Baltimore. Baltimore will send across the left foot. Poked out of bounds as that looked like it was 18 with the shot. Kendall Pritchett. Correction, sorry, that was Francesca Franska wearing the number 10 jersey. Numbers not necessarily the easiest to read here with those stripes running through the white numbers for the Culver Stockton Wildcats. So we apologize if we mixed anything up momentarily. We were trying our best up here, but keep those live stats open as that's going to be an offside as the far assistant linesman flags it offsides right in front of him. So Doane will take the free kick inside their own box. Thanks for joining us here on the Doane Sports Network. Still scoreless, 15 minutes into this one. Slow. Good cut. Beats a defender. Now she's got space. She beats another defender. Gets it right back. Almost loses it. And a good job by Slopes. That's a good run. Evans now on the left side. Evans trying to blow right past the defender. But a good job defending. And then right back, I believe that was Bange. As the numbers on the back of the jerseys here for Culver Stockton are borderline pointless. Culver Stockton trying to work the ball from their back, connecting a few passes. And a good job by Knipp to step in front of a pass. Pass was intended for Chen. Now she's trying to find Evans. Evans will touch it out of bounds. And Knipp could have possibly continued that run. As she stepped in front of it, did a good job to claim the ball. She had space. She had one to beat. But instead tried to find Evans. And Evans knocked it right out of bounds. Knipp wins it back again for the Tigers. Plays it back to Meyer. Meyer be a Doane throw in. So it looks like we got a Doane sub. As the ref beckons the player on. Angela Byrne will come on. She'll play right back as Jordan Knipp will get a breather here. 28:30 left in the first half. Still scoreless. We also had a sub earlier as Samantha Urena came on for Maggie Garvin. She's over in the left side, the left back defender. Doane playing 4 back. Looks kind of like a 4-3-3 they're running. It depends on how you could also kind of call it a 4-5-1. As McAtee's the one true point forward, the number 9 as you call it, up top. And Lucan's kind of playing either attacking mid or secondary forward. And then their wingers, you can kind of, it's a little bit fluid. That's kind of the style nowadays. It's a little bit of a fluid formation. You got to be careful though you don't get either too many numbers caught forward or too many numbers caught back, because at times it seems like McAtee's kind of up there by herself. And that's more of kind of the 4-5-1. But there's times where she's gotten the ball with 3-4 defenders and hasn't had much to turn to as far as runners. So Doane's going to have to look to increase their offensive efficiency here, as they've yet to have a shot in this game. Evans on the left side loses it real quick. Now here comes Culver Stockton. Culver Stockton's got about 4 numbers. Tries to play forward. Good job by Byrne. Byrne clears it forward to Lukens. Lukens does a good job receiving the player on the back, flicks it on over to Evans. Evans fighting through traffic. Now Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking to switch the field, and she goes with the big ball towards Todaro, and you wonder if she just maybe gets it back to Slope, who was open, and then she can feed that ball over to Todaro. Instead, elected to try to make the big ball, and it got intercepted. As McCartney picks up the loose ball. Only 2 total shots here, 26 minutes left in the first half. It's been rather quiet. Not a lot of fireworks so far. In other score news, we talked about the volleyball game last night. Doane football now 2-0 for a 24-21 win at Dordt against the Dordt Defenders. Big win for the Tigers in a conference play as they face Jamestown here in this coming Saturday at home for the first home game of the season. Jamestown making the long road trip, new team to the GPAC. Be interested to see how that goes. They're 1-3 coming in. They have faced 2 top 25 opponents though. So we'll see how Jamestown versus Doane fares on Saturday. Hope you tune into that one. That is going to be available on the stream, on TV, on News Channel Nebraska, and on the radio, where I'll be color commentary for 99.5 KUTT with Tommy Rezach. Should be a fun game. Hopefully you're able to come out, but if not, check that out here. It'll be on the embedded link on the schedule. Also check out Doane Tigers on Twitter for all updates. So we'll check that here coming up and read you some recent news from the Twitter. But right now, 25 minutes left in the first half, still scoreless. Culver Stockton working their way to right to left. Romakers gets the interception. Romakers got time, she's got space. Romakers is going to take that space, she's looking up for a pass. And that's where we're talking about a little bit with the direct play. As Romakers was kind of playing that, trying to play it direct up to the forwards as the ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick. But you wonder if she could maybe, a player can check out wide, open up that field a little bit instead of everything going straight forward. Doane might have a little bit better success. Doane's made 2 substitutes so far. Culver Stockton a couple. It also should be noted down on the turf it is pretty hot as the sun is baking down on the players. Long shot over the crossbar. So I'll get you a number for a second. Once again, give you this opportunity to open up the Doane, the stats. Great program here to have embedded with your live stream to keep you engaged into the game. As that shot was by Jody Ellis as she missed high. 3rd total shot of the game, all 3 of them for Culver Stockton. 23 minutes and some change left in this one. Culver Stockton pressuring on the offensive side. Ball played in. It's a pretty good one, but it'll be into the hands of McCarty. Long throw. That's a good throw, though. Slope. She had time to receive it, and I don't think she got any of that notice and tried to flick it with her head. She had at least 5 yards separating her from the Reese's defender. You'd like to see one of your players shout out time there, as Doane struggled with communication some in their last home game as well. Evans gets the turnover. Evans turns. Evans looking for numbers. That was McAtee, and she was looking to find Evans. McAtee got the turnover and looked to find Evans, but the pass too long. It rolls to Bitzaz, the goalkeeper. Still scoreless here at Papik Field. On the beautiful campus here at Doane University, there will be a foul called. Center referee right on top of it. We go against Doane. Culver Stockton will start with the short ball, trying to work some possession. And another corner as the ball was poked out of bounds. But I believe that was Meyer, and the ball goes out of bounds for a corner. The second corner, as Jody Ellis will take the corner kick for Culver Stockton. She took the first one. It was a pretty good ball, but went over everyone on the back post. Right foot, driven ball goes through everyone again. That's the second time a corner has made it all the way to the other side and gone out of bounds for a Doane throw-in. 21 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the first half. Tredero looked like it honestly last touched off Tredero, but she'll go ahead and throw it in and not complain too much about that. As the ball will go back to the goalkeeper, as Martin will play it back to Bitzos as she finds her left back. Looks like Culver Stockton is a little bit more possession conscious than Doane, at least here in the early going, trying to string together some passes. As we got a substitution and a stop of play, as they're going to take a water break, I think, due to the heat on the field. We'll take it with them. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back here on the Doane Sports Network. 21 minutes and 5 seconds left in this one. We're deadlocked at 0. And we're back after the water break. And as we're glad you're taking some time away from your NFL Sunday to enjoy some women's G-Pack soccer here on the Doane Sports Network. We'll have a sub for Doane as Skylar Evans will check out. As coming in will be Abby Furley for Callie McEntee. Furley listed as a forward/defender, sophomore from Gretna, Nebraska. She'll try to give the Tigers a little bit of new life up top at the number 9 position. Ball played in by Baltimore over to the right side. Complete switch of fields. Evans, good tackle. There to stop the progress of the Culver Stockton Wildcats, but a good ball played in through. On the right side, crossed and poked away by Meyer. Will be another corner, the third Culver Stockton corner, and Doane has really struggled offensively so far early. No shots, no corners, but they're still just a Culver Stockton mistake or a counterattack away from being ahead 1-0. Little over 20 minutes left. We've already had a water break in this half. Corner kick. Culver Stockton. Driven ball played into about the penalty spot. And Lukens gets the run out. But Culver Stockton will regain possession. Now Chin on the left side. Chin, good job. Dribble the ball in, but well defended by the Doane Tigers. And then this is the disadvantage of sitting back as me defensively as the Doane Tigers. You win the ball, and then you don't have a lot of numbers going forward. Long ball won by Byrne. Flicked on by Sloat. Now Furley trying to hold on possession. She'll lose this. The ball will go back to the keeper, Bidzos. It's kind of hot, muggy, and somewhat of a lethargic game so far as Chin going forward, plays it forward. Now, here comes Culver Stockton, but Gonzalez gets the turnover, and she boots the ball forward towards Furley. Furley turns, and once again, doesn't have any numbers, but Lukens gets the ball. She's looking directed traffic. Back up to Furley. Furley with her back turned to the goal. Plays a good ball forward. Tadero sends a cross. And that's about as good of a chance as Doane's had so far, as that cross went into the hands on the ground to Bitzos. But the one chance of buildup we see, and that just speaks to what you can do when you string together 3 to 4 passes. I'm sure Coach Jennifer Kennedy Croft might circle that moment. As here comes the Wildcats, but a good job by Romakers as she goes sliding to clear the ball out of bounds. Romakers a real key unit in that defensive back line as she pokes the ball out of bounds. 18-17 left in the first half. Thanks for joining us here on the Doane Sports Network. If you just joined, you haven't missed a lot. There's been 4 Culver Stockton shots, but outside of that, we're 0-0 here at Papik Field. There's going to be a foul coming out. Looked like that was on Coral Dilly. We'll hit the official stat here on the stat page coming up. Don't have the free kick coming out. Meyer will take the free kick. She'll take it long. Not a lot going on Doane's offensive side of the ball, and they're playing disciplined defense, but you just wonder how long can they keep that up. The bend but don't break only works until it doesn't bend enough that it breaks, obviously. Culver Stockton from Canton, Missouri. Baltimore plays it back to a defender. Good run. Going forward is Hauska, and Hauska tries to get off a shot, is beckoning for a foul. The center referee is not going to get it. This will be a Doane University substitution here. Looks like Reisdorf's checking in. Coming out will be Slope. Still deadlocked here at 0. Ball played forward. Furley now. Furley looking for a foul. She goes down, and she's going to get it. To be honest, I don't know how sure I am about that, but it's a great break for Doane as there's going to be another substitute as coming on for Tadero is Yesenia Ramos. Free kick played in, and a great opportunity right on the corner of the 18, somewhat wasted by the Tigers. Throw in Doane. Go out of bounds for a goal kick. So Ramos getting some action here. She didn't play in the last home game. Yesenia Ramos played softball last year. Was a catcher out of Crete, Nebraska. Now testing her luck on the soccer field. See if she can give a different look there on the right outside wing. Here comes the Wildcats. Ball played out to Baltimore, but intercepted by Ramos. Turns it right on over. Culver Stockton working the way back up. Hauschka plays a good ball in, but that'll be offsides on over and back as Coral Dilly, freshman from Davenport, Iowa, was trying to come back from an offside position, and it'll be flagged, and Doane will get the free kick. Nil-nil here at Papik Field. Ball turned over. Reisdorf gets it for the Tigers, plays it out to Evans. Evans looking to find Furley. Furley giving chase. Going out of bounds, there'll be a Doane throw-in. And we got some wholesale subs for Culver Stockton. I'm not going to try to tell you who they are. You can, once again, check out the Doane embedded stats page. The Doane Tigers on Twitter at Doane Athletics. I remember when that used to be referred to as the Tiger Sports Network back in the day on Twitter, as they've been on Twitter since 2010. But check that out as for great content. As some news, Alec Wick winning the Bronco Stampede gives Doane back-to-back years with the individual champion. So big congrats to Alec Wick, cross country winning the Bronco Stampede. There's some other great content on there. Recap of the football and volleyball games with the embedded link. Grayson McCartney and Ignacio Morel, GPAC A-Flight doubles runner-up this weekend in the tournament. So some good stuff going on. Doane University Athletics. Follow at Doane Athletics on Twitter to keep up with what we got going on here. Now back to the game where both teams looking to try to create some sort of sense of excitement here. As of now, poked away and a great stop by Byrne. As that just kind of festered out of nothing as the ball kind of poked through, a little unlucky break, and the keeper, McCartney, came out, and all of a sudden the ball was on the far post with no goalkeeper in net. And Byrne does a great job to fly back in and make this block. Just as I was saying, this game was lacking some excitement. And here the short corner goes harmlessly into McCartney's hands, so Doane avoids the problems. Long punt forward. Once again, though, giving chase is Furley, and there's just really no help up there. I get that Doane's trying to not concede a goal, but eventually you're going to have to take some risks. You can't win if you don't score. As Doane seems content to play hard defense, and they're playing pretty good defense, and try to steal a goal here. Once again, Doane just one shot compared to Culver Stockton's 6. Culver Stockton's also had 4 corners. The three wins, 1 loss, 1 tie for the Wildcats out of Canton, Missouri. Under 10 minutes now remain in the first half on a very steamy day here in Crete, Nebraska. Here comes Lukens. Lukens has numbers for once. Finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez turns. And a good job on defense from Hauschka. Now Ramos gets the clear. She settles and plays a pass to the wrong team. But again, there's Reisdorf. Reisdorf plays over to Evans. Evans looking forward. But a little bit of positivity there by Doane's offense. There's a long ball played forward. Coming out as a keeper, McCarty, and a great job to come off her line and clear the ball away. Avoid the damage. Meyer now at the ball. Meyer looking to find a pass, plays it forward. And once again, a turnover. Sometimes you got to settle for those short passes. Doane seems like they're always looking for that lethal through ball in. And they're kind of skipping some steps right now. And here come the Wildcats. Now Ramos on the right side. And Ramos loses the ball again. Goal kick for the Doane Tigers. Wildcats now, top of the box, on the top of the D, plays a through ball in, and a stop, shot, and a save. As that was a shot by Dilly, and she put it right in the breadbasket of McCartney, who did a good job to come off her line, cut off the angle, and make a save. Good goalkeeping there. As we talked about Doane's kind of rotational keeper status they're in right now, and it seems to be working at least so far. And here come the Tigers. Lexi Burke looks to have checked in from Lakeport, California. Ball played in, and a sliding tackle from Romikers as the ball was played into a forward up top. I believe that's Perryman, 36. So there'll be another corner. This is the 5th corner for Culver Stockton. Culver Stockton's got to feel like they should be on the scoreboard as they play a corner in. Shot and out wide as it was, looked like number 9 there. Parrott had the shot and went wide. That's the 8th shot. 5 corners. No goals to speak of. Doane hanging in there, 1 shot so far. Only 2 of those shots have been on goal, of those 8 shots. As we have just around 5 minutes left in the first half of action. Ball played back to the keeper, Bitsas. She'll play it to her wing back on the right side. They'll look to work the possession. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Doane throw-in. Romikers gets the steal. Romikers going on a run. Romikers will play Ramos. Romikers continues to run, wants the ball back, and she doesn't get it. She's on a hot day going to have to retreat all the way back eventually. You almost wonder if she maybe should have just stayed up there and had somebody retreat in her position. But she's needed back there in the back four. She's now making a run all the way back down the right side. And a shot! Save! Brian McCartney had the top shelf written all over it. Shot from about 20 yards out. Tipped off the bar. That's the first big save for McCartney. She's made a good job coming out when I guess she had that one-on-one right in her hands, but that was a tougher save there. She tipped it off the top bar. And just a game of inches. That's the 9th shot, 3rd on goal. Culver Stockton's got to feel like they need to get a goal in before this first half, as they've been dominating this game so far. Ramos will take the throw in. Ramos to Schreiber, who just checked in. Dunn looking to rotate a little bit more in this game. This game was added just very recently, so maybe trying to get some players some looks before conference play gets started. Against Central Christian College, they did not sub a ton. Now Culver Stockton working the ball on the left side. Ramos defending. Ball in the middle of the field. Long ball played in. Good job by Byrne, and Byrne clears it out of bounds. 2:30 left in the first half, and there'll be a substitution. So a couple Wildcats will run onto the field. As Ellis and Frasca will get their first break of the game. Culver Stockton, ball played in. Good clear out by Meyer. Parrott switches the field, and they get switched again. Good ball movement here by Culver Stockton. Cross played into the box. Poked away by Romikers. As Lukens gets the steal. Lukens has got space. And she plays the ball. So no one over there, and Culver Stockton turns it over. Little over a minute left in the first half. Doane, you got to feel pretty good about this first half if you can escape tied. 9 shots for Culver Stockton compared to the 1 shot for the Tigers. All that matters, though, at the end of the day is that scoreboard. Stone's trying to hang in here. Romikers trying to make a run. The ball got out of bounds. 46 seconds left. You'd hate to give up a cheap goal here if you're Doane. You've worked really hard on defense. Cross played in. Bounced around. Reisdorf clears it. 30 seconds now. Keeping it in on the right side is Culver Stockton. They're going to have another chance here. Ball played back. Cleared. 17 seconds left. They're going to try for one more chance in the first half. Ball stays in bounds on the right side. And a corner kick. But I don't think they're going to get it off. As that'll do it for the first half. We're scoreless, 0-0. We'll be right back here on the Doane Sports Network for stats and halftime talk. You're watching the Doane Sports Network and women's soccer. We'll be right back.
Crete's #1 place for hundreds of choices is Sid Dillon in Crete. Our all-American lineup of Ford, Lincoln, Chevrolet, Buick, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram gives you tons of selection. And with all those choices, you can find the features you want at a price you need. Plus, find over 3,500 vehicles at SidDillon.com. Sid Dillon is proud to serve Crete, and we're proud to support Doane. So come get an A-plus shopping experience at Sid Dillon in Crete, because
You are what drives us, Sid Dillon.
Crete Area Medical Center provides inpatient and outpatient hospital services, as well as physician clinics to families in Crete and the surrounding area. Our family of providers are committed to delivering a better future for you. With the specialty care clinics in Crete, you have the best of both worlds: the advantage of seeing a medical specialist and the convenience of remaining close to home. The providers of Crete Area Medical Center are part of your community and value the trust you place in them.
Pizza. The pizza man is here. Thanks, man. You saved the day. Come on, buddy. We got this. Come on, man. You'll be all right. Yeah.
All of us at Citibank and Trust Company are proud of the Doane Tiger sports teams for the dedication and teamwork the athletes always display, and wish all the Tigers good luck from your fans and friends at Citibank and Trust Company in Crete and Lincoln. Behind our community, member FDIC.
From 1948 through present day, the surgeons of Lincoln Orthopedic Center continue to offer the finest orthopedic care in the region. We strive to take the worry out of decision-making for our patients by balancing ever-changing technology and techniques with proven orthopedic procedures and principles. LOC provides state-of-the-art orthopedic care for total joint replacement, arthroscopic surgery, hand, wrist, and elbow care, foot and ankle care, arthritis care, sports medicine, spine and neck care, pain management, and workers' compensation. LOC is excited to have a newly remodeled state-of-the-art facility. We offer you a convenient, comprehensive experience, all under one roof. Convenient patient drop-off and pickup at the front door, caring and attentive staff, updated check-in, clean and comfortable waiting area, remodeled private clinic exam rooms, on-site X-ray and MRI imaging, and patient education classes. LOC has its own on-site surgery center. LOC Surgery Center has expanded to accommodate patient demand for an outpatient surgery experience. Some of these updates include designated patient drop-off and pickup at entrance, comfortable waiting area for family and friends with free Wi-Fi and coffee bar, friendly and knowledgeable staff, private and clean pre- and post-operative areas, 3 state-of-the-art operating rooms, plus 1 additional procedure room, caring and experienced medical team, and follow-up care and clinic. At LOC, we continue to make patient experience our #1 priority. Your care is in good hands. LOC, state-of-the-art facility and orthopedic care.
It's pretty hard to find quicker service, nicer people, or anyone who cares more when filling your prescriptions in Kin's Pharmacy in Crete. After all, the drive-thru makes your wait time minimal, and Kin and Carrie are reliable pharmacists. It's so much more. Helpful advice, accurate refills, and a large selection of over-the-counter products. So don't just take my word for it. Try Kin's Pharmacy for yourself, whether it's in the drive-thru, inside, or with mail-out service. Trust Kin's U-Save Health Mart Pharmacy to care for you. Kin's Pharmacy in Crete, caring for you and about you.
Introducing UBT Go, digital banking from UBT. Send money with a click, deposit checks from your phone, and more. We're constantly adding new capabilities so that wherever you go, your money will be right there with you. Visit ubt.com/go. Union Bank, you belong here.
What's your convenience emergency? When you're late for work but need your caffeine? Stop, shop, and roll. Headed to the big game but need ice, drinks, and munchies? Stop, shop, and roll. On your way home but you gotta grab some cold ones? Stop, shop, and roll. No matter what, the solution is Stop and Shop in Crete. Always open so you can get in, out, and on your way. So remember, in case of a convenience emergency, stop, shop, and roll. Stop and Shop, East Highway 33 in Crete.
And we're back here on the Doane Sports Network as we got about a minute till first half. We'll go through some stats. 9 shots for Culver Stockton, 3 of those on goal. They're in 5 corners, yet to score as Doane survived through the first half. An onslaught of Wildcats attack as they were really on the defensive side of the ball. Most of the half, they had a couple counterattack chances. One, they had a cross go in front of the goal. It was about the best chance with about 20 minutes left on the clock. As Brittany McCartney's done a good job. She's only had 2 saves, but 2 of those saves were crucial. And then the one save by Angela Byrne with an empty net. She did a good job to get back there and in front of the goal and keep the Wildcats from scoring. But McCarty did a good job of coming off her line to man her box. We'll take a quick break until they get the ball centered. It started out there, but this is the Doane Sports Network, Women's NAIA Soccer. And we're underway as McAtee plays the ball back to Meyer. Doane going right to left, Culver Stockton left to right. If you're just joining us, we're 0-0 here at Papik Stadium, women's soccer. As Ramakers pokes the ball out of bounds. Culver Stockton working their way on the left side. Ball played into the corner, cross, and a good job by McCarty once again to come out and win the loose ball. She's looking punch. She's got a good punch. She's thrown the ball a couple times. Not to the best success of getting an attack started. Slope now. In Reisdorf, Doane has a little bit of numbers here as trying to find McAtee and played the ball behind her as it'll go out of bounds. Really, the back line of Culver Stockton has not been threatened too hard so far this afternoon, as really the only person that's been up there in the mix has been McAtee. She hasn't got a lot of help. Doane's been content to camp back and sit back and defend. Reisdorf now tries to find Gonzalez. Ball stolen away. And here comes the Wildcats. It's a good job by Ramakers. Steal the pass. Attempted through ball. Slope now with her back turned. Tries to flick it. Ball stolen. And poked away by Knipp. Culver Stockton working the left side. It's going to be a foul against Doane. Ball played into the box, and it'll go harmlessly into McCarty's hands. And the kick to the middle of the field. Few passes connected here by Culver Stockton. As once again, they've been a little bit better at keeping possession so far. This ball's played up to Parrott. Parrott working. Correction, that is Oh, that was Parrott. Parrott was trying to work the ball into the box. Once again, these numbers somewhat difficult. And down goes Romakers. That'll be a foul going out. As Romakers has done a good job anchoring that back line. Junior captain. Meyer booms the free kick up to McAtee. McAtee loses it. Ball played back to the keeper. Bitsas, who's had a very quiet day. She's, for the most part, could sit in a lawn chair back there and be fine. Get a nice little suntan going. As Doane has not provided a lot of pressure on her part. Ball down the right side. Poked away from by Byrne. Go out of bounds for a corner. Sixth corner of the game. All of them Culver Stockton Wildcats corners. Jody Ellis will take the corner for the Wildcats. Ball played in. Won by McCarty. Tadero down the right side, loses it. Knipp coughs it right back up as well. Out of bounds now. Knipp will take the throw right in front of the Culver Stockton bench. Garvin loses the ball, tries to win it back. Slope sends it forward. McAtee giving a chase. That's been the story a lot of the game. Now on the right side. Garvin looks to play it forward. McAtee now. Ball's out of bounds. Be a Doane throw in. The throw into the box. Tried to flick on by McAtee and will go out of bounds. Ten shots for Culver Stockton, 1 for Doane. All they need is 1 to go in, though. Gonzalez on the left side. Gonzalez. And the ball will go out of bounds. Still scoreless here at 0 as Culver Stockton gains possession around the midfield. Now Lincoln a couple passes. Now a long ball sent from the back line, headed away by Romakers. Romakers wins it, goes forward, plays a 1-2 with the referee. Plays to Byrne, who plays it back to her keeper, McCarty. And there'll be a foul called. I guess I don't really necessarily see a foul other than the referee getting in the way of the ball. Referee is a part of the field. Used to referee a little bit back in my day, and every once in a while it will happen. He'll just get kind of mixed up in the play and get tangled up with the ball. Diaz. And the ball in the hands of McCarty. Ball going left to right. Looking forward, trying to find Howell. Here comes Culver Stockton once again. Knipp does a good job. My ball goes out of bounds, trying to find Byrne. An attack from Culver Stockton. The ball out of bounds. It'll go for another corner, 7th corner. Culver Stockton hasn't even touched one of these corners. It's been kind of interesting. Every time it's either went into the arms of McCartney or completely past everyone. Ramakers is going to check out. Coming in, I believe, is Lukens. Diaz now, the ball inside the box, pulls it back. Plays it up top, and it's poked away by Lukens. Lukens has got space. 2 Doane attackers on 3 defenders. The ball now played back to the goalkeeper. That could have been a little bit more of a threat. Doane's going to have to take risk at some point here, as they're just content. Seems somewhat that they're playing not to lose instead of playing to win. And that isn't always the best recipe, as it's still scoreless, but you just feel kind of the Culver Stockton College goal just looming, as they've been on Doane's side all afternoon, and eventually relying on that defense to be mistake-free might break. So as of now, they've played a great game, but seems to be a matter of time unless Doane's going to start taking some risk offensively. Here comes Culver Stockton again. Meyer wins it. Meyer going forward. Meyer looking up. And there's 7 people behind the ball once again. Diaz on the right side looks up. This is the difference. It seems like Culver Stockton, every time they win the ball, they got 8, 9 people in front of it. But here comes Byrne. And she loses the ball. Doane just somewhat one-dimensional. Every time they win, they're looking for McAtee, and if she's not open, it's been a little bit of a problem. Have to start maybe working some balls back. We're switching the field, trying to give this Culver Stockton team a few different looks, as we saw this problem against Central Christian College as well in the last home game. Now Byrne on the left side. Byrne looks up, plays it back. Lukens now plays left foot down the line to McAtee. McAtee tries to turn, and she had no room to do so, and the ball goes out of bounds. 32 minutes left in the ball game. If this does stay tied, we'll go to a 10-minute overtime. Sub for Culver Stockton. Janelle St. Pierre comes on. Knipp now tries to turn and play it forward. Maybe should have played it to her keeper, but no harm done at the end of it all. Ball will go out for a goal kick. Doane now working the ball across midfield. That's Slope. 6 players now on the offensive side of the ball. A little bit of an improvement, trying to get numbers up. There's going to be a foul. I believe it's going to go in Doane's favor, and it does. There's yet to be a yellow card for either team, as there looked to be a little bit of attitude and shippiness out there after that call. Something to watch for. You know, just as a fan of the sport, I'm looking for something exciting here. A goal, a yellow card, a hard tackle, something, as it's kind of feeling to get a little lethargic on really both sides even. Neither team really breaking through. The 10 shots is somewhat deceiving for Culver Stockton, as they've only put 4 of those on goal. Here come the Wildcats. Through ball, flag stays down, but it'll be collected by the goalkeeper. McCarty rolls it out to her player Garbin. Garbin turns it over. And there'll be a foul. The center referee has done a pretty good job so far. Been trying to give advantage, but is not afraid to call it back. Free kick, about 40 yards out. Free kick, trying to find Baltimore on the left side. It was kind of a good attempt with that through ball played in, but nothing going. Romakers checks back in for Byrne. So the goal kick is taken. Now Garbin making chase. Garbin keeps it in. And Diaz plays a long ball out front, but offside. Is Culver Stockton. Ball played forward. McAtee wins it. Slope loses it, and it goes back to Culver Stockton. Slope wins the ball. About 20 yards out now. Jostling against the defender. There'll be a foul coming out. Ball played forward, and McCartney wins it at the top of the box. Ball played forward and into the hands of McCarty. And a long punt down the left side to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to center it, and she loses the ball. Now Diaz for Culver Stockton with the ball on the right side. She'll play it up forward. And a good through ball in, and the flag goes up offside. And good break for Doane. Wouldn't necessarily call it lucky, but a good break to get the offside. Is if it was just a step or two late earlier, that pass might have been very dangerous. And we got about 26 minutes left. Culver Stockton now Chin with the ball. Chin looking to get something started. Plays it out to St. Pierre. St. Pierre now giving chase. St. Pierre, the junior forward from Australia. Ball played into the box. It's a good throw. Now out to Diaz. Diaz. We're on the right side against Gonzalez. And it'll be another corner kick, the 8th corner. And the corner is set up as Ellis will take it. Drive as the ball, top of the box, flicked over the bar as the shot goes over. Goal kick for the Doane Tigers. Won by Culver Stockton. Evans on the right side. Evans kicks it forward and it goes out of bounds. There's going to be the subs actually waved down as here comes Culver Stockton. Shot and a save. Tip over the bar. Another good save there by McCarty. Maybe could have just caught that one, but the safe play was to tip it over the bar. We got a couple Culver Stockton players checking in. And the corner kick with 23 minutes left and some change. Goes far to the back post off the head of a forward on the far side. And it'll be a goal kick. Culver Stockton now ball played back. Now into the box. And rolled back out to Garbin. Garbin, left side, turns and takes her space. Garbin plays Gonzalez. This is promising for the Tigers. And Gonzalez loses it. Throw in for Garbin. finds Slope. Slope turns. Plays Lukens. Lukens. A little bit of connecting passes. Here's Maddie's going down the left side. Maddie Gonzalez. And a foul is a good job by Furley to get a good position. That'll be a foul against Culver Stockton. And Doane's got to try to take advantage of this one. As I believe this one will get played into the box, and you still wonder why maybe not send a couple more numbers up, as now they say that Meyer is going to go join the group. Still keeping relatively 4 back. Ball played in. It's a good one, but just a little bit too much on it as it goes to the back post. It looked good off the foot from Slope, but he could see what she was trying to do. He was trying to send a driven ball to the back post. There's just a little bit too much on it. Goal kick won by Reisdorf and then lost again. Slope now with the ball does a good job to win it. Slope looks up. She's going to attack. Slope down the right side. Cuts it back. Doane wins it again. They're going to get a throw in. Romakers does a good job again getting in the mix. Lukens looks to turn. Over to Evans on the far side. Culver Stockton playing the ball across their defensive line. Ball played forward. We've played about 70 minutes. Still nothing to speak of on the scoreboard. And offsides. Is Culver Stockton. And we're going to take a water break. We'll be right back here on the Doane Sports Network. And we're back after the water break here in the second half. Just under 20 minutes left to play. 18:35 to be exact as the ball is played forward. He chases Fuhrer. Fuhrer trying to win it back. She pokes it out of bounds. Here comes Culver Stockton College as Chen wins the ball on the outside. Chen looks up. Plays the middle of the field. Garvin wins it and clears it. Don't throw it about midfield. Schreiber will check in for the Tigers. Few subs here for Culver Stockton as well. Here comes Culver Stockton. A little bit of testy times here for the Doane defense. Carving in is St. Pierre, and the ball goes out of bounds. Another corner here for Culver Stockton. Short corner, ball played back. Cross goes out of bounds. Goal kick to the left side, trying to find Schreiber. Schreiber working to win it, and it'll be a Doane throw-in. Ball played in. Keeper McCartney will receive it. Once again, we will get overtime if this game stays tied. 12 shots to 1. 5 of them being on goal for Culver Stockton yet to score, and we're 0-0 here at Papik Field. $14:50 left in the ball game. Here comes through ball played in. Flag goes up, but they're going to let the keeper hold on to the ball here. Punt played over to Fuhrer. Fuhrer heads it over in Schreiber's direction. Cloud covering the field now as the sun goes away for a moment. Bange works the ball upfield, finds an attacker. Cross across the goal, poked away by Rainworkers, ball's up in the air. headed away by Meyer. Slight scare there as Baines now is going to line up a shot. Punt towards Furley. And good connecting to passes is now McKinstry on the right side. Tries to play a ball inside, cleared away for the moment. Here comes Chen down the right side. Step over working against Garbin. Garbin wins it, plays it forward, but they're not out of the woods yet. Top of the box, weaving through players. Dribbling through everybody. And a goal. As she did all the work herself. As that was Jody Ellis. Beat, I believe, 3 or 4 Doane Tigers. And it was tough for the Tigers because you don't want to foul there in the box. She carved through every single one of them to score. That's just exactly what I'm saying. Eventually a player is going to make a play. And Ellis did. As Doane's now going to have to put the foot on the gas somehow if they want to stay in this game. You think you got to maybe shake the formation up, try to get some numbers forward. I mean, losing 1-0 and losing 2 or 3-0 makes absolutely no difference. Might as well try to play for an equalizer now. With 12:25, you'd think that Doane would try to push some numbers up. We'll see what head coach Jennifer Kennedy Croft decides to do, but you're going to have to start taking some risk. We haven't seen much of that from Doane so far. If I'm coaching, I maybe think, let's go ahead and throw 3 forwards up there. Let's push their back line, maybe go 3 defenders, and try to do our best chance to score. As Ramakers kicks it out of bounds, and all of a sudden it's not necessarily quite desperation mode for the Tigers, but it's time where you got to start getting something going. Only 1 shot the whole entire game. Just felt like it was a matter of time before that first goal for Culver Stockton would come. As the cross goes out of bounds. That goal was scored by Jody Ellis. 77th minute. Ball played forward. Meyer tries to cut it off, doesn't quite get there. McKinstry on the right side. She'll have time to send across. Plays a 45 back to a Culver Stockton player, and that honestly probably should have been in the back of the net as the ball went sailing over the crossbar, and a lucky break for Doane. Once again, I don't fully get what, with right around 10 minutes left, the only one up there for Doane is Abby Furley. Everyone else is not trying to attack, playing back. As Chen gets the ball coming through, you hope that one goal doesn't open the floodgates, so to speak, either. 10:03 left. Cross sent in the air, high floating cross. Header goes wide. Header was Amanda Gebheim. McKinstry on the right side in the corner. Cross. Poked away. Chin now giving chase. There's going to be a foul going out. Here comes Culver Stockton again. Here comes Reisdorf. Reisdorf plays over to Slope. Slope now to Evans. Evans back to Slope. Knipp now with the ball. Knipp plays Slope. Knipp tries to make a run off it and doesn't get the ball back. Here comes Culver Stockton. The ball played over top. This could be dangerous, but a bad touch, and it'll go right into the keeper. There'll be a couple subs as McAtee will come back in. So that number 9 position. Illegal throw-in on Doane will switch possessions. You don't see that called at this level too often. McKinstry going on the right side. Ball will be poked out of bounds for a corner. The 11th corner for Culver Stockton. Corner play the back post off the knee, off the head, and in. It's now 2-0. As that was McKinstry getting the goal. In the 84th minute, McKinstry and that has to feel like it kind of does it there. This is now 2-0. Culver Stockton looking to go home to Canton, Missouri with a W. 6:30 left. If Doane wants anything to happen, they're going to have to get it done in a hurry. Ball was assisted by St. Pierre and Ellis. 2-0 now on the scoreboard here at Papik Field. Evans now on the right side. Send a cross in. Lukens tries to poke it to the middle of the field. One of the better chances Doane's had, but still nothing going. Slope now. Ball's cleared. And here comes Culver Stockton as there will be another corner. 4:56 left on the clock. Corner sent in to the back post. Will go long. And that'll go out of bounds untouched. Couple subs here made by Culver Stockton. Offside coming out. Here goes McAtee. McAtee all by herself, surrounded by blue jerseys, and eventually poked away. Now Lukens tries to send it in the middle. Ball on the outside for Culver Stockton, 1:48 left. Ball played forward, 57 seconds left. Meyer plays it forward.
Yeah, I got a few. It was hard over here because the sun was in the back, so they're dark. And over there, we got a few good ones, but she's always blocked by the players. I didn't want to get one just when she's standing there.
Ball punted forward. Won by the Tigers here. 18 seconds left. Slope making a run. And that'll do it. final score in Culver Stockton 2, Doane nothing. Thanks for tuning in. This has been a production of the Doane Sports Network, as we will be here on Wednesday for women and men's soccer. Be sure to check out the Doane Sports Network. As I'm signing off, this is Clayton Anderson. Once again, Doane loses 2-0 to Culver Stockton College.